People, welcome back to my channel. You chilling with your girl Patricia in Tombia. Guys, if you are a new subscriber, please do the right thing and click on that subscribe button. If you are a returnee, so guys, yesterday I did make a video that I've been scared to make a video about, because sometimes taking your life out there, especially on social media, you're opening room for criticism, you're opening room for people to know your life, of which sometimes it's, there's certain parts of your life that even if you are on the screen, you would like to keep private. But sometimes I've realized that you undergo through certain situations, not for yourself, but for you to be help to the other person. Not to say the other person cannot fall in the same mistakes, but at least when they're about to make certain decisions, they'll realize, okay, no, Patricia once made about a video about that. Let me check it out. I'm not the only one. We are a lot. So I would love to read comments that I got. There were not a lot, but I would love to, actually, this video today, it's motivated by some of those comments. But this one that I'm gonna read first, it's because this girl, she's been supportive to me. Utumega Jordan, she's been there. She has seen in days where I've not been making money on YouTube, and Utobeka kept on saying, you know what, Patricia, keep pushing, and her comment really humbled me. She said, "Hey Han, you were missed, and thank you for clearing some hay. I love your spirit, girl, and like I said, your time will come. Just trust God and believe to the one and only God." Thank you so much, babes. Thank you so much. Your support does not go unnoticed. You're one of the people that, because I'm even thinking of having sort of like dinner event with my loyal subscribers that I'd like to sit with them, chat about life, talk, but remind me, that event and you did not get an invite, please, shy. But while we at that, you must follow me on Instagram. If you not follow me, give me your WhatsApp number so that when I invite you, I must not look for you and be like, oh, to mega. So please send me your tens, then we'll most definitely talk. Then this video actually is inspired by the two comments that I'm gonna read right now. The first comment is from Elizabeth Esiloma, who said, "The one thing you deny us is your talent in the kitchen." I'm so sorry, guys. If you did not know, I'm a qualified pastry chef, and videos are coming, babes. I owe you. And she went on to say, "We enjoy those baking videos, and one thing about YouTube I've seen is when things come to light, and rainbows only, so your time will truly come." So okay, this one, it's like saying that my time will come. I understand. Thank you so much. Sorry. Actually, I made a mistake. The video is inspired by the comment that I'm gonna read now, and the next comment, which is from Shatsi Kayla, which says, "I know the feeling. I actually left my chef job, and the only thing I regret about is not telling them how bad they treated us. But as a qualified chef, I know one day things will go well for me. All the best in the journey." So before I read the other comment, I would like to talk about this comment first, okay? So we are clear. The job that I left, it's not a chef job. I did a pastry because of the job that I was gonna leave. So I was planning to say, okay, let me do pastry, then I'll pursue YouTube, then at least I'll be able to work on myself. And me pursuing to be a chef, it was not that I want to go work at a hotel or I want to work for somebody. I wanted something that I'll be able to do at home for myself, make money for myself, because I was at a point whereby I was like, no, the corporate world, it's not me, it's not giving, and I believe being a chef, it's not easy, especially when you are at school and trying to do your articles. I did my articles somewhere in Sandton, and I will not mention the name, and we used to start 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. Our practicals, no sitting, because there's no chair to show that you're not even allowed to sit. Without sitting, running around from the next kitchen to the next kitchen, doing orders, doing whatever, standing the whole day. There's no time to say, okay, this is your lunch time. You eat as you go. So imagine from 6 to 6. And in that place, I realized that they had hired a lot of foreigners. I'm so sorry to... I'm so sorry if, let's say, I might say something that might offend anyone, because I understand that on my channel probably I've got people who are all over. The video is not to promote anything, especially seeing what has been happening with the Operation Tutula and what's not. But this is me trying to explain my experience, to say, working there, I've realized they've hired a lot of people from Zimbabwe, like, you know, because of they know that they're gonna underpay them and they're gonna underwork them. Because I remember Tina Minamaz, it's 6 o'clock, I would leave, and sometimes there'll be orders where they require us to leave at 8, 9. First day I did it. The other one I was like, hey guys, my body can't, it's giving, you know, and I stay far. I have to drive like an hour, and early in the morning I'm here. I leave home very early in the morning. So those people, they don't care. They say yes to everything. They pay them less. And with me, okay, obviously I was doing my practical, so we literally were not getting paid. I was doing it so that I will be able to finish school, because without sorry, without your practicals, you will literally not finish school. So there was that. So I've seen the working environment, especially in hotels and whatnot. It's not good, and I don't blame you. It's unfortunate that with me, I was offered a job where I was working, but I did not want to take it, because I knew that I did not go to culinary because I wanted to work for somebody. I'd rather open my own establishment, make money for myself, then we are cool. So I'm so sorry that you underwent what you underwent, and it's so fascinating that even at school, teachers, they just send you to do your practicals. They don't even check the environment. But when you tell them, they're like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. The pressure in the kitchen, there is pressure in the kitchen, but there is that thing out, people cannot talk. You're 5 FF. No, plate la quality you know. So I must say, for a lot of people, they were not able to finish the practicals because of that. And because I've got that character, with girl, I'm here to get whatever I want, then I'm out. So even when they offered me a job, I was like, child, forget the working environment. Imagine I'm not happy with my own working environment. You want to offer me a job, and you even pay me less. Because I remember when I did my practicals, I had planned already that after my practicals, once I'm finished, I'm gonna resign from my job, so that when I start YouTube, I'll be at home also taking orders for cakes, doing whatever. So I had a plan. So imagine me leaving a job that was paying me so well, and leave a job where somebody confidently calls you, now you're gonna be a qualified chef, and they're like, okay, can I offer you a job? And then you're like, okay, know very well I'm not gonna take it, because it's more toxic than the job I'm leaving, but I just wanted to hear. And he's like, we're offering you 3,000. I'm like, yo, Tico, qualified chef, working, you guys are making millions here, and you're offering. I was like, no, child, I'm not interested. The money's little, and either way, even if it was a lot, I was not gonna even take it. So that's when I was like, okay, no, that's why they will never hire South Africans, because they know what they are exploiting them, and they know their rights, and they will never stand for such. So that's why they're taking advantage of other nations, you know. Yeah. So on to why I resigned to my job. But before that, that one was actually inspired by a comment that Tina Dlamini made. Hey, Tina. So Utina made a comment, and she also went on to my WhatsApp to show what girl. She was like, if you're not gonna see it on YouTube, you're gonna see it on WhatsApp. And this is what she said. Firstly, I love your braveness and always going for what you want. This was a brave move. Secondly, continue doing what you are doing. All will be well. You know. And okay, this is the comment on what oh God, on YouTube. Then on Facebook, on WhatsApp, she said, girl, you are brave. A lot of people are in unhealthy working environments but don't have the courage to the courage you have. I know you didn't quit because of that, but for something you love. Girl, bona we are profit. I quit because of the bad working environment. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Here I was working at this company. Things were going well. I was earning well. And I even received a promotion of being a divorce specialist. I was very young, born, energetic. Things were going well. But because of, at times, you think that the grass is greener on the other side, then you're like, no, I wanna leave. I wanna find something better. And that was the bad decision of my life. But today I'm thinking it was the best, because every little trauma that I went through made me to be what I am today, and I'll forever be grateful. So I was working and things were good, and I resigned. Mind you, I resigned for a lesser salary. If people want to know, I resigned for a lesser salary. I don't know why. Because here it was toxic. Here it was not toxic per se, but here it was, I'm a hard worker by nature. So I would get like the best newcomers award, best whatever employee, get the promotion. But I felt they were using me, because they will take people's work, give it to me, but at the end of the day, we're earning the same. So I was like, no, they're exploiting me. I get home late, so rather let me leave. Yo, child, I left. I got this job, paid less. Cool, we are fine. When I got there, can I not tell you? Okay, at the beginning, I think we were two black people, the only black people there. As time goes by, others came. Your horrible working environment, what they say, horrible. It was horrible, but things became worse when I became pregnant. Remember, it's my first child. It's my first pregnancy. I'm pregnant. I once got sort of like a miscarriage. Yes, you heard it right. I got a miscarriage. That's a story. That's a video for another. Somebody's called me. Just hold on. Hello? Hello? I'm calling you. Yes, and Tombi. Yo, okay guys, I don't know who to be ngopi. I don't know, but this was a very important call. Life. So where were we? So what happened is I became pregnant. Things got worse. Everything that they were doing before that, I was cool. But now I'm pregnant, hormones. I don't want anything to happen to this baby. I'm like, child, God, I'm praying, Don't want stress. I'm funny nix. I get an email. My manager wants to speak to me. She does not, if she, let me specify, she, I did not say he, she calls me for a meeting, and I'm like, okay, hi, I go. Then when I get there, the meeting, it's about, I eat a lot. Yo! And I'm looking at her and I'm like, girl, I'm pregnant. What do you mean I eat a lot? Yeah, no, Patricia, you eat a lot. Whenever I come to y'all's office, you're always eating. And funny thing, guys, I was not even eating. Ne? The thing is, with me, I would buy fruits, then put them on my table, then maybe grab one. So yeah, maybe makafika ubona kugcwele etafuleni yami, but it's not as if I eat. Just that I had a problem. So I had acid reflux, right? I had acid reflux. So it nearly killed me, that thing, because as I was pregnant, I will feel as if I'm vomiting, then the vomit will stand here. Then if I'm sleeping from the bed, even if guys, deep fast asleep or whatever, I literally jump because I'm choking, like I'm dying. So my gynae was like, no, try to eat fruits, little things, snacks, don't eat heavy things. And once you're done eating, walk. Even at night, don't eat, like you must eat small portions. So don't eat and say, I eat early in the morning, I eat at 12, I eat at night. No, eat small portions so that your thingy can be able to digest and crush. And I look at this woman, I'm like, okay, I was like, okay, no, thank you so much. Already remember, this company was toxic already. So I did not have the energy to even answer her. Now, I get an email again one day, say, I want to see you. And funny thing, she'll never write on the emails why she's calling me. She wants to tell me ngomlom. And I'm like, okay, girl, Ntombo, how can I help you? Then she's like, babes, you pee a lot. Ooh, oh, I don't want to cry because this thing still feels like yesterday, you know. You pee a lot. And I'm looking at this lady, I'm like, girl, I'm pregnant. What do you mean? And I mean, I'm one person that hates peeing, because even when it's cold, I pee a lot. So I would even not drink water to avoid peeing. And I remember my gynae was like, the time I went for my appointments, she was like, girl, you're not drinking water. Like, you're not, because they have to test your pee. So obviously, when I drink water, I pee. Even when I don't drink water, guys, I pee. I'm pregnant. So what are you expecting? Hey, you know, that's when I was like, child, a company calling you while you're pregnant, telling you that you pee a lot. Not to say that I go to the toilet, maybe I sit, I do number 2. Guys, I go in and out to show, just that I stand up ganing. Surely me passing by her office, I was irritating her. And I'm like, okay. This one time, remember when you're pregnant, you're supposed to go for your monthly gynecologist visits. So I'm supposed to go for my visit. I've applied for leave. But I remind her, I'm like, hey, girl, please don't forget, tomorrow I'm not coming. It's my gyne's visit. And she said to me, you can't go. Not don't, you can't go. Can't you go next month? Because this month we've got a lot of work. And I looked at this woman. I looked at her and I was like, God, where are you testing my patience? Like, gyne visits are very important. Yes, I'm not sick, I'm fine, but those are requirements. I have to go. And I'm a woman in a working place. Like, don't I have rights? Like, that's when I realized, what's no, man, this thing, it looks like it's personal. Like, you know. Then I was like, no, girl, I've already applied for leave on the system. I'm going. The one time again, she called. Oh, I had thrush. My thingy down there was itching. And Puma, it discharge a greenish, yellowish. So you know when you are pregnant, that discharge is very dangerous. You have to go to the doctor. It can and even when you go to the gyne, they will tell you, hey, should you see discharge a green child, you must come. I tell her, I'm like, hey, girl, I'm not feeling well. I've got to thrush this and this and this. She's like, no, can't you wait till next week? Ngiyahlolelwa yini na? So that was my final straw. Things that happened when I was pregnant. And I was like, God, this is not for me. So I remember I went on my maternity leave. While on maternity leave, because I gave birth December. Believe you me, January, I was by the Mall of the South to buy things for my child. I had left my baby at home with my mom. Something came into my mind to say, girl, you've been wanting to go to a culinary school. Started my car from Ellens, went straight to Rosebank. I said I came to inquire. They were like, application fee 100 rand. I just paid. They were like, okay, since you come in now January, classes are starting in Feb. So by Feb, you must have paid a registration fee, which was 40,000. I took all my savings. I paid same day because I knew when I get home, someone will come, try to change my mind, do whatever. I was like, I'm dizzy. I paid. Feb, I started. March, I was going back to work. And I remember I would go to work, knock off at 4. I used to work in Woodmead, drive to Rosebank, start classes at 6 o'clock, and would leave around about 11 at night. 11 at night, I would drive alone to home, and I'll arrive around 10, 12. Early in the morning again, same-ish. 5:30, I leave home. That was my life. I was not able to buy myself a new bra. I was not able to buy myself new panties. That's why somebody who tries or who might try to destroy my business or my hustle, I don't take that lightly, because there's a lot of sacrifices that I've made. And my child was like turning 2 months, and already I'm at school, already I'm at work. I don't have time to see my baby, not because of Usaba Bantuan. And now this is the topic I want to address again. People will come, maybe because of Uboni Usile. Guys, not to say Utababana, do you think Uguti as a woman it's easy to leave your child amngane? No, but it's more painful to see my baby sleeping hungry or suffering. So you get to realize the sacrifices that one needs to make in order to see this child alive. You know, that's why I will not even blame people who stay in toxic environments, working environments, just because they want to get paid month end, just because they are hungry. You know, they can't see, I can't afford, I'm not the only one, I've got a baby. Like, if I resign, what's going to happen to my baby? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They're doing it for their kids. You know, that's when you get to realize, never judge. You know, that's when I realized with him, oh my hosha, guys, never judge those people. Never. If you don't know a person's struggle, never judge them. Keep your opinion to yourself. Yes, our journeys are not the same, and my journey, it's not your journey, you know. So with me as well, it was me. I mean, I'm spiritual. If you know me, you know I'm spiritual. Even my colleagues would tell you, would say, that person, she's very spiritual. I would say, maybe God is shaking my nest. Maybe God is saying, girl, you are too comfortable, move. I'm making things uncomfortable for you because I've got greater bless. This place is it's binding you. So maybe let me make it toxic for you to move. But I'll get to that video one day to say why I am so grateful for all the challenges, for all the everything that I went through. I'm really grateful. And if I were to go through those situations again in order for me to be here today, most definitely I don't mind. I don't mind, with pleasure. with pleasure. But to anyone who's going through a lot, uNkulunkulu sasekhona uThixo akashintshi. All will be good. It's up to you if you stay or you leave, but keep applying. Something will happen, something will come. A business, it's not for everybody. I stayed being broke, like the video I made, my house, you know, a lot of things happened. Just that, even that it was me touching on the surface, a lot of things happened. And you have to be brave. If you know what you want, you have to be like, I made this decision and I will stick by that decision. So yeah, if guys, there's any one of you who's like, you know what, I want to tell my story, but what happened, my experiences in the workplace, feel free to DM me, and feel free to say, you know what, hey, please feature me on your channel. I'll most definitely put a chair here for you and we can have a chat. And yeah, thank you so much guys for tuning into my channel. Love you to the moon and back, and I can't wait to see you onto my next upload. Mwah.